Feels like a different America out here.
It's the history that drives me sometimes.
So who's living down here now? That looks abandoned.
Not many people.
I haven't married me. Can I say it cool?
It's simple things out here that people have to watch on TV that we see all the time.
You guys don't mess around with food. That's Cajun style, right?
My grandfather was in the Civil War.
I've never seen that, a trailer on stilts.
You see plenty of them.
It's not my country. Best thing I can do is do the things like the right way.
That's his nature 101. Pinch and pull. We'll do things of that nature to keep the Cajun culture alive.
Beautiful home you guys have.
Thank you.
It's peace and quiet. You know, you don't have to go anywhere to have peace and quiet.
Oh, this is nice. And then it just goes open doors right through the other side.
Yep.
Day like today is great with the cool breeze.
Days like today, you just want to sit and rock and just hear the birds chirp and relax. Clear your head.
But that's not what you do, Alan, right? You're out there in the fields, you're working?
We're in the fields working, crawfish and rice, and it's getting to be time where we start planting all the rice. And right now we should be in critical blowing and going crawfish, but with the shortage that we're having in crawfish, it's very slow. It's almost a curse and a blessing. You're not having money coming in, but it's giving you time to be able to clear your head and try to think of your next move.
I've never seen that, a trailer on stilts.
You see plenty of them. Pick them up with a crane and put them on, set them on the base.
Got some old farms out here.
Yep. All that's pretty much left is the cattle. All of this used to be shrimpers, and this all used to be heliports and docks for the oil companies where they'd put the boats to load all the stuff going offshore. And now there's pretty much nothing left down here, very few.
Because of the hurricane?
The hurricanes, deep sea, not letting them drill.
So who's living down here now? That looks abandoned.
Not many people. It's mainly all camps. I know of about 4 that live down here.
So this guy didn't go up on stilts?
Nope.
He's just a wild man or what?
Yep. Didn't want to afford it. They'll open the windows and cement floor and take their chances.
So that home that's abandoned.
That's all abandoned.
Flooded from the hurricane.
Yep. I know people see us constantly on the news, storms and how it lived through the hurricanes, but we don't rely on the government or any other help. I mean, we see somebody on the side of the road, hey, y'all need some help? I can't tell you how many times checking fields I pass somebody and it's somebody trying to change a spare tire, and then next thing you know is, we'll help you because they're struggling, and zap, pull out the tools, and 10 minutes they're back on the road and they can't thank you enough. It's just, what do we owe you all? Nothing. It might be me next time. Sort of thing. If there's a storm coming through and somebody loses their house, look, y'all come stay with us. Don't worry about it. Or they wanted them to evacuate and they were too busy or they had nowhere to go and they were scared. I mean, we've put people up in our house just to be able to, because it's the right thing to do. It's, if you don't help each other out, you're left alone, and we don't live that way. This was one of the first companies in the area, and it looks like one of the last ones thriving now.
I saw a Halliburton sign.
Halliburton, Chevron, they all used to be out here.
Okay, but Louisiana is still big for oil.
They are.
Correct?
Yep. But this area right here was shallow water in the bays and closer Gulf. It's all pushed out deep sea, and we aren't capable of having deep sea ships, ocean-going ships, come in and out of here because of the depth. That's the marsh fires. They're burning the marshes to kill off the dead vegetation and allow the new growth to come back healthier.
Would you consider this Cajun country down here still?
All of this is considered Cajun country.
It's all Cajun.
It's all, people live off the land down here.
What does it mean? I guess it depends on who you talk to. I was with an old school Cajun guy yesterday.
Okay.
Him and his buddies, they're greeting each other in French.
Yep.
They're dropping French in conversation.
Yep.
Is it like that for the younger people? Like you're in your 40s, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do things. We'll still do boucheries and couchon de laits where we're roasting the whole hog and making sausage and boudin as a bunch of people together, cooking cracklings. We'll still do that.
Yeah.
We were lost in just like the Cajun language. It wasn't passed down to us.
Okay, yeah.
We're not gonna greet each other in it, but I find that we'll be greeting and doing things of the Cajun side aspect, more of traditions and
language.
foods and events.
Okay.
I guess you can
Mardi
say.
Gras, and I still do like the Cajun Mardi Gras down here.
Where they chase the chickens and go to people's houses and ask for foods for the gumbo that they're all gonna cook that night. We'll do things of that nature to keep the Cajun culture alive.
Yeah. Oh, you got crocodile in the bar.
Like the whole store, you need to go around, you know? Look at all the good foods we got. Look, best of boudin. What?
You got
is
the
all
gumbo?
Homemade. She makes all this herself. The ground meat, that's from their cows. The crawfish is from their ponds.
Oh, great.
It's an alligator meat at times. Best of boudin is the best. The ribeyes is coming off his cows.
All local.
Everything is local. Everything is right here in the field across the street. Look at all this though.
Okay, what do you got?
Look at all this. Okay, this is the Noels. The Noels own the store. This is the Broussards. The Broussards used to own the store. This is the owner. He used to crop dust. Look his crop dust.
Oh, there we go.
Look his man sitting in the
That's Cajun style,
It
right?
is. He had a helicopter crash. That was his crash.
He survived.
He did. Look at all his cool stuff he got hanging. Look our canoe hanging. Ain't that cool?
That is cool.
That is, huh?
And everything I saw in the fridge is grown over here?
Yep, that's all his cows. All them crawfish ponds, look his house. See that big 2-story house? That's his house.
So you're just a fired up employee, is that what I'm
Yes.
That's what I'm feeling. You love it here.
I love it.
You're Cajun?
Yes, sir, I am.
Everyone around here, huh?
Yes, yeah. And he likes all his antiques, you know. Everything's, it's just so homey, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it here. Got his little tables over there where they
You can
go
come.
and
You
they-
can come get your
and they
sausages and eat out
stuff.
here.
They cook over there. They do all the cooking over there, and they bring it all in here.
Oh, inside the house.
It used to be a diner.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you the happiest general store worker ever?
I am. I believe I am. In this crew, I am. And there's only 3 of us, but I'm the best.
I think you deserve states at least. Ma'am, you're the owner.
Yes, I am. We've been around the whole store, okay?
So what do you think of Cajun country? Do you love?
I love it. I've been here for more than 30 years.
Okay, what do you love about it the most?
Just the Cajun people, very friendly. I just love them all. I've been married me can I say it, Kuna?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's good about those guys? They know how to cook.
He opens the door for me, but I kind of spoiled him, so I should have done that.
Okay, but they got old school values.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm doing great. What are you cooking up here?
We're doing
Well, I mean, like lettuce, tomato.
What is that? Hot link po' boy? Oh, that's what you want.
sausage. Yep.
Yep. So you just a little mayo on a bun.
Well, we asked them what they want, and
Okay.
she wants lettuce and tomatoes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Have you guys eaten here before?
I have. She has.
It's good. You can't. Yeah. You got to come here for it. Take care. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
You like that?
Oh, I love it.
What she didn't tell you is her husband was an ag pilot, okay? He would fly the crops for the farmers and everything, and he crashed, and he's lucky to be alive right now. And that was the prop, one of the props from the film. We got some boudin balls. I think one of them's a pepper jack and the other one's
Okay.
a plain. Break it in half.
Okay. I'll let you do it because I got this.
All right.
Got a hand.
We're gonna see what it is. It's a regular boudin ball. Boudin is pork and rice.
Okay.
Normally it's in a casing. We don't put it in the casing. We'll put it in a flour and we'll roll it and fry it.
That's great.
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah. So this is a staple here. Eating
Morning, noon, night, whenever. Guys that crawfishing, they'll come in, grab a boudin, grab a hamburger or whatever, and they'll go back to work. You like that?
Yeah, that's good. It's sort of like the in Italy you get like these risotto balls, sort of like this. Really good.
Well, this is a shrimp pistolet. It's stuffed bread, it's fried, and then whenever you open it, almost the same consistency, but there's no rice. It's just shrimp and cream.
So, gotta say, for a gas station, this is pretty rare.
No, this is normal down here.
Normal down here.
Yep.
Yeah. That tastes like the sea.
That's good.
Normal down here, you go in, you can get good quality food in a gas station.
Pretty much wherever you go to some hole in the walls and you'll think, oh, what is there to eat? Down here, let's see what you got.
Yeah, you guys don't mess around with food. I've had some amazing food
No,
here.
food around here is unbelievable.
So this is huge for the community, having this.
Oh, I mean, look at they used to have the old men that would come and sit here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They're not here anymore. How y'all doing?
So the old guys come in,
They
hang
would
out.
come
This
in
is
the
the
morning,
hangout, huh?
Come in the morning, they drink their coffee, they talk, and greet everybody coming through the door.
So everyone's tied into crawfishing in some way, shape, or form out here?
Pretty much between crawfish and rice. I mean, this is what drives this community. A lot of the land over here, it's all tenant farming. So
Okay.
what that means is we don't own the land, we farm the land.
Who
So
owns all this land?
different landowners, families that just grew up in the area and things. I mean, you got somebody who will own this little piece of land, and right here's a different landowner, right here's a different landowner, and here's a different
Okay.
landowner.
So you guys as farmers are just leasing
We're
this
leasing,
land?
we're leasing
Okay.
lands. I mean,
So that's your story, right?
yeah, I
You
mean,
leasing land?
we lease the land, we own some of it. The way that we do the rice here, it's the safest, the cleanest commodity, and the healthiest, which will feed a world. If a third world country is starving, they send them rice.
When you buy rice, it's so cheap. How are the farmers making any money with rice?
We're surviving. The crawfish, diversified.
The crawfish.
The crawfish, boiling of the crawfish, we're doing what we have to do to survive.
Is it a hard go, farming?
Farming is a huge, nobody realizes the stress that we deal with. We don't, with rice in general, we don't set our own price. We pay wholesale prices for everything, and then we don't know what we're selling our crop for. So we're going in, planting a crop, hoping we can get this for it, hoping we can make the yield, and then hoping we can break even and survive. It's one of those things where you're putting everything you have into faith in God, and you're trying to do what you can do for your family.
Hey, morning.
Jose,
How are you?
good.
21 is good?
21.
How you doing? Peter.
Good,
This
sir.
Peter.
Jose.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Mucho
you.
gusto. Alex, right?
He doesn't speak English.
Alex, you're the only Arizona Coyotes fan.
He doesn't-
Solamente una persona.
Maybe.
I like it though.
No, they're all H-2A workers. They're here for 10 months out of the year.
Yeah, and so that's an interesting thing to explain. A lot of from Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, H-2A means like a 10-month farming visa or
It's
something?
a 6 to 10 month farming visa.
Okay.
Where we get the labor to come down here and work, because what it is I don't want to say the laziness of people these days, but it's hard. We can't find people that want to do the work, because with the prices of everything, we have to be able to catch 200-300 plus sacks. The farmer has to catch volume. to be able to make money with crawfish.
Yep.
We just can't catch a sack or two and call it good.
Yeah.
'Cause we have to move volume every day. Where other people, they can up their price and do different things, and they can do less work for more money.
Yeah. Jose,
Yep.
how long you been doing H2As for?
Oh, maybe 10
10
years,
years.
or 11 years.
Are those hard to get these days? Are many people getting them from Mexico or no?
It's hard.
It's hard to
It's
get.
not like before. It's weird because it's never took time to get it. I saw so many people waiting for that. Waiting. Too many people.
In Mexico, they're waiting?
In Mexico, they're waiting for the visa. I never saw that.
So they're trying to do it legally, and it's becoming more difficult.
Yeah.
Where if you go illegally, it's easier.
I know that people do that thing because they need work, but I think it's not good
Yeah.
because it's not my country, you know. So I come in just for work, and the best thing I can do is do the things like the right way, so I can help everybody. And that thing, when somebody do the things like that, so we can help each other, you know. We can just grow up together and make this country like great. But if everybody just coming like that, nobody pays taxes, just ours, just me and people like me who coming with that kind of visa, and I think that's the problem here, you know.
You pay taxes, right? With your
I pay taxes.
You pay even though you're not American. You'll go back to Mexico,
And coming back.
but you're paying out of your paycheck every 2 weeks or whatever taxes, right?
Yeah, but the ones who wants to do the things the right way, sometimes just the boss don't let them do that because they want to be like, how you say that, cheap?
Cheaper, because it costs us so much
Because they don't
money.
have to pay taxes.
Well,
and-
even if not pay taxes, but it's even, you have to supply them a house. It has to be fully stocked. It has to, so many people, you have to have a vehicle for them. You
Okay.
have to pay them so much an hour. So that all adds up to what it all comes from us and what we have to pay. To where some people are like, oh, well, we're not gonna do, they'll make it work, and then, but you're only getting paid this much, or you have to pay me back because you're using my fuel, or you're using this. And it's things that we know going into it, what it costs for them to come, but in the long run, it helps us because guess what? They're here to work because they want to work, they want to better themselves, where people in here, look, we put it in the papers. We have to say, look, looking for help. Nobody responds. Nobody, and that's all.
We get somebody and then they don't just show up.
They don't show up to work.
And we can't.
And we're losing
We
money.
need, if
Right.
you're supposed to be at work, you need to be at work. If you see, there's different other circumstances, but we have to function. We have to survive, and just like
A regular
I'm
business.
a nurse. I got to be at the hospital when I'm supposed to. I can't just say, oh, I don't feel like coming today. And
Right. So why do you think the gringos aren't working? The young gringos.
Because it's a hard job. It's a hard job, and a few people around here, like American people, they told me, no, you know what? I just want to learn something and do something bigger, and bring my
Okay.
own workers. So I think they don't like to work because they try to do something different, like be a boss, be a farmer, have his own places,
Okay.
have a business, you know. And today is always I hear that, but I don't know. I am not really know because I never pass a long time talking with American people. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that.
Why do you prefer the H2A instead of working in Mexico?
Because first thing is I like the farming. I like farm here. I like all the places around here. It's like pretty peacefully, is the name?
Peaceful, yeah.
Peacefully, I mean,
Yeah.
And because in Mexico, it takes me more time to make the same money
Yeah.
that I can make here than over there. To make that the same money over there, I had to work maybe 7 days a week.
Jose is one, he wants to better himself. He likes to try new things. And by the end of running these fields day in and day out, at the end of the season, see, normally we're starting, some people start in November, we'll start January, early February, and we'll run through May or June, 5-6 days a week, constantly all day just running these fields. Can you imagine doing that day in and day out? It gets so repetitious, you're doing it in your sleep. you're not even paying attention, and you know what trap is going to be further or closer to the boat. You know every spot where the wheel's going to move, where you have to fix it. And they do it so well because they take pride in what they do. Whenever, say, something's not right or they see something, they're not just going to say, oh, we'll just leave it. He's going to get out and fix it the best he can and to keep moving to finish the job.
Well, you guys are lucky you got each other.
Hold on right there. See, normally, this time of the year like this, he should have a half a pound to a pound of crawfish per trap. Some cases even more.
So you're only getting how much?
Not even a quarter.
Are those good ones?
Yeah, that's a good medium.
So what would you profit from this? How much for a pound?
Right now, a pound, if I sell it to wholesalers, you're looking at $5 a pound. It's not soft, but it's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you look at one of the darker ones. Feel how hard that one is.
Okay.
So that weighs different, and they're almost the same exact size.
Is the meat the same?
Meat's the same. This one might have just molted, lost its shell, like a soft shell crab. You're gonna turn, be careful. Didn't want you to fall. Like a soft shell crab, they molt like a crab or any other. They molt, they lose their shell, and they get soft, and then it hardens up again. But if you look, this is really what makes the crawfish. You can see the fat inside. They're full of fat, so that means they're gonna have real good flavor. There are certain times of the year you'll get them where you'll see the fat whenever you cook it just bulging out of them. Those are the best ones because they're the sweetest and they're the best. We put a lot of money into the rice crop to grow the healthiest rice crop, but I found it also grows the crawfish that much better. We'll start getting larger and bigger crawfish from what they eat. It's just like a person. You eat a lot of healthy, rich, good foods, you get bigger and stronger. It's the same thing for the crawfish. The more you can give them to live on and the healthier it is, the better it is, the better they'll grow. From this size to this size, 6 to 8 weeks, maybe a little longer. The traps are designed to where these little ones will fall out.
Oh.
To where you're only keeping a certain size. If you notice, they shake the trap as it's coming up in the water to help all the little ones get out.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. That's interesting.
See, normally in a field like this where we only have maybe 3-4 pounds, we should have 2-3 sacks, if not more.
How many pounds in a sack?
Normally these sacks run between 32 and 35 pounds.
So now you're only doing with 3-4 pounds,
Yeah.
which is $15, $20 to market for you.
Yeah, but what did that cost me?
It just cost you more than that.
Exactly. It just cost me more than that. I mean, you look at 50 pounds of bait, you look at the time, the fuel, the trucks to get it here and there, the time it takes to cut the bait, it adds up. And that's the biggest part of it. We have to make it's a fine game right now where is it worth our money to be able to do it?
You go out at 3 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
So these are your sons.
These are my sons.
All right. All right. Dressing well, sharp, looking good.
We'll go at 3 in the morning, just stay out till 3 in the afternoon, just catching crawfish.
Oh, that's great.
They all become parts of your family. So they all act like kids together and joke with each other all the time. The boys will do something and then Jose will do something back to him, and then it's just a regular family event. See, it's simple things out here that people have to watch on TV that we see all the time. That's just nature 101.
The bird caught a snake. Oh, and it
And it
dropped
lost it.
Oh.
It lost its lunch.
I mean, how many kids can say they've grew the hog, skinned the hog, made the sausage, and ate everything that they put their hard work into? They know where their food came from.
Your kids.
Yeah.
That's great. So you're passing it on.
You showing them little things of that nature. You're showing them that it's a cycle of life. You're helping them to where they can help you. During duck season, you'll go kill some ducks, clean some ducks, and okay, now you're gonna cook them. You're not gonna waste them. You don't clean them, you're not going hunting. You can't just go drop them off and pay for them to get cleaned. You're gonna figure it out yourself because it's something that you need to know how to do. If you don't clean it good, they'll figure it out because then they'll be eating more feathers.
So you're teaching independence, basically, is what
Yeah.
you're doing. Resilience, self-sufficiency.
How to survive. People think, oh, you're a farmer, you just grow food. No, you can know how to mechanic, you're an electrician, you have to figure things out, because if we would have to pay for people to come do everything, you wouldn't be able to survive.
It smells good out here.
It's a crackling cook-off where they take the skin from the hogs and they cook them into cracklings.
So you just come in and pick it up?
Yeah.
You guys all cook this and give it out to whomever comes?
They furnish the fat, and we cook.
Oh, great.
To draw people to the park.
That's great.
All you do is grab, walk, and eat.
They've been hunting alligators since they're 5. They want them both at a young age.
Our grandfather is the first person to take us alligator hunting. It was in his family for a few generations before that. And so every year, I'm the oldest granddaughter. So my first time hunting, he waited all season, and there was the big gator, and I was gonna get to kill the big gator that year. And so I think it was 10 foot 9 inches, 11 foot 9 inches, but it had a foot missing off its tail. It was a bobtail. It's kind of how my look goes. But I have the head. It's in our house. And then the next year, our cousin Maddie shot one, and then Emma got to shoot hers the next year.
Okay.
We both, he mounted all of our heads for us, the first big alligator we shot, and we got to keep the hide. So it's
cool. Did your
sentimental.
Grandfather speak French to you?
Of course he did.
That's it?
Of course he did. Comment ça va? How are you?
Yeah, très bien.
Perfect. See, you got it.
Sir, where is the best place to be in the world?
In South Louisiana.
Why is that?
We're all Frenchmen. Most of us is German and French.
Okay.
I was a German and my mother was French. Her people got run out of Nova Scotia and they had to come here for freedom. My grandfather was in the Civil War, served in the Civil War. And then after the Civil War, he became a citizen of this country, vice versa. The Cajuns come here for freedom. The Germans come here for freedom.
How you do, sir? You been all right? Good. This is the entrance to Live Oak.
This is the 6,000 acres you lease.
And I also farm it.
Oh, this is nice. These houses, everything is you're leasing?
The houses are for the family right now. The family, the owners of the property.
Okay.
They each have their own house. They all live across the world. And I can lease out a select few of the other homes of the family members that don't mind their houses being used, because the houses aren't used but a couple days out the year.
And this is beautiful. What was it back in the day?
It was their family.
It was their family
They
farm.
all lived out here.
So it's a super wealthy family, obviously. So why do they want you here? They want somebody to take care of it?
They started off with just me farming because they wanted to get out of the farming side. And what it did for me is I looked at the farming side and I realized that we couldn't make it just with the farm, that we needed to have another source of income.
There's something about those oak-lined roads, you know?
I know, it just gets you.
How you doing?
Peter, this is Leah.
Nice to meet you, Leah.
Her two girls, Anna Kate, Sydney.
Anna Kate, Sydney.
Her boyfriend, Robbie.
Hi, Robbie. Peter.
This is Christopher.
Hi, Christopher.
Leah works for us, Aaron and I, so she helps us with everything. Look, Anna Kate's learning how to build fence. We like teaching values to the kids. I mean, you probably didn't see it, but the boys are picking up branches on the other end.
Your boys.
My boys that didn't even tell them to, and they started picking up branches and helping Jose and Alex do things.
Jose and Alex are out there.
Yep. All of this is going to be rice fields, and in another couple weeks, everything will be green. There'll be food growing in the fields, and it's just a way that we can, look right here.
Oh, wow. They're pretty shy, right?
The water's still very cold where they're not aggressive yet.
But they do get aggressive? Like if I was standing here when the water's warm?
Where the water's warm, they'll be more on point. I mean, I've had them bite the bumper of my truck checking water in the rice fields.
And there's that one right over there.
Yeah. Just how they're tied in with their color and just sunning themselves. You see them?
Yeah. Yeah, the swamp has its own sort of beauty.
It does. It's almost,
I've never experienced it like
but
this.
see, a good thing about the way that we do things here, I mean, the ecosystems work so well together with the rice fields right across the levee and then the marshes right here. That's what we enjoy. I mean, all farmers, they enjoy the land and the way that the whole ecosystems work. Even though you have petrified oaks and through the years, storms really took its toll, it's beauty to us because it's the struggle of how things survive. So we're gonna try to help revive this whole area and allow people to come out here and try to reconnect with nature.
So you want to bring people out here?
I'd love to bring people out here.
Like tourists?
Tourists, people that just need to relax, large corporate groups, or people that just want to do a business retreat.
Get away from it.
Just to get away from it. I mean,
look at that beauty.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
It is so pretty.
Like, see, this coming up right here is the deer pasture. No matter what, later in the evening, sometimes in the middle of the day, it'll be filled with deer. No high fence, all natural, wild. We can put people in a deer stand or just sit to be able to see animals in their element. We were just walking around late one afternoon. Aaron likes to relax just by, say, looking for sheds from the deer and stuff because it just helps her relax. It's one way. And we were just walking through, and we found something that we both really enjoyed. And
oh, cool.
Look at, just to think of it, somebody was standing here 50, 60 years ago and might have just ate lunch underneath it. Or 100 years ago, they might have camped right here. And I mean, that's the history that drives me sometimes.
So this relaxes you from the hospital environment you work in, huh?
Yes.
Oh, that's a massive pricker bush. Look at that thing. Wow.
You can actually eat those.
Okay. I'll watch you do it first.
No, you take the little ones.
Okay, at the bottom then.
And then you peel it off. And there's bugs and everything. But you can actually watch a video and clean them up, and they eat them.
Okay.
You can eat the stem from the flower.
So is that what you're trying to do? You're going to continue crawfishing, but you want to do some agritourism.
Look, you want to see where your food comes from firsthand? we get a bad rap. Oh, y'all are spraying chemicals and pesticides and y'all are contaminating our food. No, we're growing some of the safest food in the world down here. And that's why it costs money to do it. We can't do it because, I mean, I was looking at a statistic a couple days ago. I think in the past 7 years, we've lost over 2,000 farms.
In the United States?
In the United States.
Small farms?
Small farms.
Okay, so you want to hold on to that.
We need people to realize where their food comes from and how their food is grown.
So when these small farms go out of business, it's just big farms coming in? Is that the story,
either
or
big
what?
farms coming in, or it's subdivisions, or it's new growth,
Or it's more imports.
More
buying
inputs, or
food
it's
from somewhere else,
or
not
it's-
here.
Right.
You know?
we're being outpriced.
Okay, so if there are like multiple bad seasons, the government helps with that a bit, or no?
We have crop insurances
Okay.
and things of that nature, but sometimes that'll just be enough to pay our bills. But we need to find, I mean, if we have multiple years, how do you continue to keep up your equipment and your employees and allow them to, it's not just our family. The way we look at it, it's not just our family that we're supporting other families, and it's a heavier burden on us. People look at farming as they see us in nice trucks and tractors. If I don't have something that's running, it's downtime, and downtime is money.
Yeah.
We have so short windows to get things done. It's extremely hard, and it's not beneficial to us because it's more money lost. If a tractor breaks and we can't fix it, then what do I have these people do? Peter, this is Natasha.
Hi, Natasha.
Nice to meet
And-
you.
Nice to meet you.
And all of their people.
Yeah, this is all family. That's my daughter at the register. That's my aunt.
Hello.
Her son. And the baller is my dad. So it's all family.
See, like this morning, how we went to the fields and crawfished. What they do as well as us, we catch them, we clean them, we boil them, and we serve them to the public. This is another source of income that we all use to help with the rice and everything and make ends meet.
Right.
So the whole process outside, and then they took it a step further and did a drive-through where people line up if you look out the window, and they're all waiting
It's a drive-through.
to wait
You
to
can go out that way if you want, out the door, and then you could look at all the
Cars.
I mean, it's,
But you're closed right now. Is that why the curtain's
closed
closed?
right now.
Oh, and they just line
yeah,
up.
they are ready.
It's like a rock concert in the 80s.
So right here, she's gonna go ahead and scoop. We have some curbsides that came in, so she's scooping their crawfish to go run it out to them.
How much a pound?
So we sell it by the orders. It's a 3, 4, and 5 pounds. Your 3 pound is $25.95. The 4 pound is $34.50, and the 5 pound is $42.95.
She definitely is
She's
the
been
fastest in
here.
town.
Yeah, she's been here from the beginning. That's my aunt, and she's the best at what she does. I promise you.
Yeah, our prices fluctuate, Peter, with
That's regular.
the, if we catch a whole lot and there's a lot on the market, the prices will fall. So it's that price today, tomorrow the price could drop and we'll have a price drop, and it fluctuates like
Yeah.
that.
So we're about to open up at 4, and we'll probably be sold out in two hours because there's not enough crawfish for the demand. We're probably at about a 5% of what we normally are.
Okay, so like Alan was telling me, you got to diversify as a farmer here.
Yes.
And they're doing something different right out at the ranch. I don't know if you saw that. Do you call it a
Yes.
ranch?
It's a farm.
Farm, okay. You know, trying to bring tourism out
Right.
there down the road and still do the crawfish. And
Yes.
like, you got to diversify that.
You have to. Nowadays,
on.
with the amount of the expenses as compared to the income, if you don't diversify, it's very hard to make it. You know?
Right.
In a normal year, how many sacks would you go through on a Friday in Lent?
On a normal year, I would say we probably about 50 to 60 sacks in a normal Friday.
One of those sacks I saw earlier today. Okay.
It's about 30 pounds a sack.
So tonight you're thinking anywhere.
Oh, we couldn't even get but 18 sacks. So that's what I said. Not even 2 hours, and we'll be out.
4 o'clock. Hello, ma'am. Is this the best in town? Yeah.
I came early so I could be first in line.
What time you get here?
3:20.
3:20. Nice.
6 cornet and potatoes. Yes, ma'am. Regular price. Spicy.
The crawfish come out of the cooler as they get delivered from the fields,
And then they'll wash them, clean them up, get all the grass, and make sure everything's good, and they're ready to go.
This is before seasoning, right?
These are seasoned in the water.
They're seasoned. Okay.
All right, next. Hard, yes, ma'am.
3 spicy, 5 little spice?
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. Extra corn too?
Yes, ma'am. I put all of that in an extra bag. So you have 6 4-pound spicy. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So what is it for morning?
Yes, you're awesome.
Thank you so much.
Documenting.
Take care. How is it? Do you love it?
Oh, we love it here. Excellent. Best way to do it.
Stelli's has got it going on, and it's just this little structure. 2 rooms, basically. All the production here, assembly there, in a parking lot. Really impressive. I gotta say today, in the couple days I've spent here in Cajun country, is the community is very strong. It's a feeling. I'm trying to convey it with the video. I'm not gonna capture it fully. But it's the food is amazing. People seem to really come together, as we saw earlier during that event. And I don't know, it's almost like traveling to another country in a way. It feels like a different America out here. Not to say those things don't exist in other parts of the country, but there's just all these, the bayou, the swamps, the alligators, crawfish. It's very unique. And look at the line. Keeps on going around the building. How's the crawfish?
Oh, I love it.
Tell me about it, man.
Oh, I love it.
Is this the best in town?
Yeah. I'm on my way to work, so I say I'm going to pick me up some, and I'm going to work.
You know what it smells like in that building? It's one of the best smells in the world.
I know.
They're boiling that crawfish. They
These
got the
crawfish
seasoning
is
going.
Juicy, they not dry. When you suck them heads, it's on point. I love them. They awesome.
Just like that.
You like that, huh?
You get it in a bag, you go home.
And you enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just the culture. Let's do that.
I mean, it's a tiny shack.
That's what a lot of them are. Just, they don't need anything. They're open during crawfish season, and that's it. It's like us. We travel and do the catering of crawfish. I don't have the staff or the employees where I don't want the headache of a brick building.
They got the employees because they keep it all in the family.
It's all in the family. As the line gets longer, it'll be down the road. There's times they have to get the sheriff's department or the police department to come and make the lines for the traffic because they're all waiting to get the crawfish.
It's good to see that the crawfish has got a longer drive through than the pharmacy, you know? That makes me happy.
No, you can use the other side of it if
Okay.
you want or whatever. I'm just doing this because I'm right here.
Right. Do this.
Yep. Put your finger underneath like this.
Yeah.
And then you pinch.
Okay.
Turn it to the side. Pinch and pull. Okay. From there, you take off the top, the first one.
How'd you do that? You just go
You
like
just
this?
Peel it from the side.
Like that.
Like that.
Okay.
And then that's easy. So then you come and then you push it out from the bottom and pull.
Okay.
Some people peel it all, and everybody's different in peeling. Everybody has their own method. And
do you take out the vein or no?
Some people do, some people don't.
Okay. What do? You keep it in?
I keep it in. A lot of us will eat the fat in the heads, where all the seasoning is, and
you just suck it out.
Suck the heads. If you like spice and seasoning, that's where all the seasoning is. And there's corn.
Should I be eating with all this in front of me? Why
Yep.
don't I take a small one?
Eat.
So it's like shared plate. I eat and then I pass it on to someone?
No.
I can't eat all this.
A normal person, like he'll sit down and eat 10, 15 pounds. That's just a 3-pound order.
Come on, 10, 15 pounds?
There's some people who sit down, you'll see them eat a whole sack by themselves. I mean, for the boys and me and Aaron, that's a sack of crawfish.
Suck the head.
Try it.
Oh yeah. That's all the spice.
That's all the spice
Oh,
and the
yeah.
fat and the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Look, some people do it like what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
See, some people can do this. Push.
Yeah.
Pull that off.
Oh, yeah.
And there you go. Everybody's different. Some people will take them and they'll peel the whole tail, where they'll wrap the whole thing off, and then where it's.
What do you got there, Aaron? More sauce?
Yep. Aaron likes sauce with her crawfish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is where it's at.
You like
being out on the porch, perfect weather,
relaxing afternoon after a hard day.
seeing how the crawfish are fished.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really field to table experience out
and
here,
that's
huh?
what it is. Everybody, we know where the crawfish were caught. We know how they were raised. And that was it.
Guys, take some of this. I don't need the whole thing.
Did we get start catching crawfish at Live Oak to where?
People can come out and catch their own crawfish.
Oh, you're gonna do that out at the farm?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And then
be part of that process.
Let them see.
This is great.
But
my wife's gonna hate me now. She edits all this. And whenever we're eating really good food,
it's hard for her. She's like,
bumming out.
I ate a ham sandwich tonight.
Usually she gets to-go Mexican right after. Like we have a good to-go Mexican place. But nothing's touching this.
You got so excited to suck the heads. I mean, as a first timer, they get scared sometimes to do that.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
They're like, oh, what are you doing? I mean,
that is where it's at. That hit me right in the
You
nose.
have pictures of kids. They'll put them on their fingers and play with them, and it's just a fun thing to do.
I love in Cajun territory where we're at, you see the crawfish on everything, on every sign.
Yep.
In front of people's houses, flags of crawfish.
Flags of crawfish. I mean, it's what drives our economy, along with all the other shrimp and rice and corn.
That is so good.
Simple.
This is simple. It's just potato, corn, crawfish.
This is
and it's amazingly good.
It's
you know what I mean? It's not complicated.
No, it's not. We don't overthink it, and it's a meal. But look how it is, how we were today. Every time we turned around, there was some other type of food. There's always food involved. There was people leaving that crackling event this afternoon thinking, okay, we just finished eating all of this different food. Where are we eating for supper? Let's go to another event where there's plenty of other foods. It's different, it's unique, and it's our culture.
You guys, thank you for today.
We appreciate
That
it.
was
that
cool.
was a long and interesting day.
Yes.
Yeah, big
And
education
fun.
for me.
Yep.
And fun.
We
I
had-
enjoyed going to the crackling thing.
That was different. I've never been to that one over there, but we've
Oh,
done
that
them.
crackling
Yeah.
event?
Yeah.
So I do want to leave the website to the farm.
Okay.
Because you're setting that up now and people will be able to stay there, right? Or,
Yep.
Or see farm to table.
Farm to table, farm tours. We also do on-site catering with the crawfish, travel everybody around. We do all of those. But just reach out to us. I mean, this is what it is. I enjoyed spending the day with you and
Yeah, it was great.
showing y'all our culture and everything
Yeah.
we do on the farm. And
I'm loving Cajun culture. My limited time here so far, the food is
From what I understand,
unmatched.
I think you're gonna end up moving down here. So.
I think so.
And then he's gonna get to the summer and say, I'm moving back somewhere else.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming along in that video. You guys were awesome.
Thank you.
Again,
you.
yeah.
Come down again.
Yes, I will.
Anytime.
Until the next one.